Please welcome founding executive and board member Mark Wolfert.
Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, as heartwarming as that video is, it doesn't begin to even scratch the surface of what I experienced there at Kealakekua Mountain Reserve last month. My visit there was nothing short of incredible or extraordinary. Looking at the growth of the sandalwood and koa trees that I planted back in 2019 as tiny saplings, something really hit home for me. It's been just 6 short years since dawn broke over almost 10,000 acres of land that we now call Kealakekua Mountain Reserve, or KMR. Some 72 months since you helped us plant the first saplings that now have become strong young trees among now more than 600 other trees there. These trees do hold a deep significance for the communities on the Hawaiian Islands. They're so much more than a reforestation project or a symbol of doTERRA's commitment to stewardship. While these trees stand tall on protected land in Hawaii and will forever have deep significance to the Hawaiian people, it struck me during my visit that these trees actually are a testament to our everlasting commitment to co-impact sourcing around the globe in the 45 countries where we source our essential oils today. KMR is a flourishing, living embodiment of doTERRA's pursuit, our commitment to creating a lasting legacy and an impact and ethos of care that has been in our DNA since the very first day. When I look back on the last 16 years of doTERRA, I really do feel gratitude and immense pride for everything that we've attempted and accomplished with our co-impact sourcing principles and initiatives, and with your help. Since 2008, we've held ourselves to a higher standard than those around us. And by pursuing something that others had never even attempted, well, something wonderful happened. They were compelled to follow and to raise their standards as well. We've changed forever essential oil sourcing and supply chains. Now, did we always get everything right along the way? No, of course not. But does a pioneer ever achieve perfection? Does the innovator create the breakthrough with their very first experiment? For 16 years, we've remained steadfast in our pursuit of pure products, pure business practices, pure intentions, and pure love of humanity. And today I'm going to add our pure pursuit of progress. Often we exceeded our own expectations and those higher expectations that we set for ourselves. And yes, in a couple of situations we had to learn from what didn't work and then apply that lesson and continue our pursuit with new insight. You know, as I stood overlooking the reserve one afternoon, a thick fog rolled in. It completely changed the landscape. Greg, KMR's general manager, explained that this is a regular occurrence, almost daily, in fact. Before doTERRA began to restore that native forest, the daily fog would just roll over the pasture land. The fog didn't change much about the barren landscape. It would just roll in, consume the land, and then leave. The parched soil remained the same with or without the fog. But now that more than 600,000 trees have been planted to restore the native forest, when this daily fog rolls in now, well, it actually feels like it's raining. I had to put on my rain jacket because it started to rain from the fog. The leaves catch the fog and the moisture drips down and into the soil, providing sustenance and thereby nurturing the forest. This nurturing wasn't available before when it was just barren pasture land. Well, that experience reminded me of our co-impact sourcing efforts. When we started in 2008, essential oil sourcing was kind of like pasture land as far as the eye could see. It was hot, dry, lifeless pasture land. So we set about planting new seeds, a new way for sourcing with integrity. As we've planted those seeds, and not just at KMR, but in every sourcing region with our co-impact sourcing methodology, we've restored the land, the people, and the communities that rely on that land to prosper. And that means that when the thick fog of a problem rolls in, we can navigate through it, collecting valuable insights and information that helps us pivot and then grow from it. This is why, like Emily, I have supreme confidence that the next chapter of doTERRA's impact will be just as groundbreaking and innovating as in the early years. We will stay the course, and we will continue to grow the legacy that we started with you. Thank you. KMR is a perfect example of how our persistence in the present will create good fortune in the future. doTERRA is persistent. We had faith in 2008, but now we know that today's investments will lead to future successes. We invested in a vision, and we were not afraid to pursue a new path. We continue to set standards of excellence for ourselves and for the industry. And when a fog does inevitably roll in, what we've built here at doTERRA is revitalized, not consumed by it. And we'll tackle the next chapter with more knowledge than we had through the last one. No, pioneers don't achieve perfection at first. They achieve perfection through progress, one step at a time. And that's the impact we're continuing to have. As a founding executive and a member of doTERRA's board of directors, I can tell you this with certainty. We will never stop striving to help the world heal. And our commitment to creating meaningful impact at the source will never falter. Now you might ask, how can you be so sure of that, Mark? Well, because at the heart of doTERRA's mission are people. And above all else, we remain committed to serving every life that we touch. I like to say that we become our best selves when we are serving others. Thank you for participating and supporting us in these efforts. Thank you.
Don't stay